Hello, hello, hello.
Who up Dungeon and they Dragons?
I gotta say the thing. We still doing that bit?
Yes.
Turn dragon slayers into dragon layers.
Slay the dragon? I thought you said. So I'm a father now.
So, would we like an introduction? It has been like 5
It has been
Yeah.
forever.
Fuck, I forgot to put big words in my character's flaws tab, and I gotta look up what those meant again.
We need to apologize to our audience of having the release schedule of an Amazon exclusive.
Actually,
Because not good.
Yeah.
Not great.
hey, the boys did pretty good, and its release schedule was something.
It was.
Yeah, the boys.
It existed.
And
Yeah.
there's another one that's very. Its release schedule was something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, just life things came up. It happens.
Yeah, life found a way, and the way that it found sucked.
Way that it found was a little unethical. Anyway, so I can give a synopsis because I think I remember everything perfectly, and I don't think I've ever forgotten a thing in my life.
Oh yeah.
So,
Hey, you never
What?
a thing in your life. How many times have you gotten in trouble for forgetting the anniversary?
what anniversary?
Exactly.
Wait, hold on, Noah, let me flip it back on you. How many times have you forgot that you were playing the game?
I lost the game.
Anyways, so,
Where am I?
so last I remember, we were on a boat. Us and our party were on this boat, trying to, I just opened up my Google to see the name of that movie that we had been previously discussing, and it mind-wiped me. It completely mind-wiped me. I've been completely wiped out. Anyways, we were on a boat, and we were heading, we and our party consists of 3 people. We have Akazuki, the anxious bird girl. We have Aurelia, the vampire slay lady, who's like steel and doesn't talk and communicates via sign language, if I remember correctly.
Yep. Just very painful.
Yeah, just prefers not to. And then we have Shiva, the big Minotaur-esque MILF type beat woman who punches things really hard.
Gestalt style.
Yeah, and we are doing this Gestalt style. That is the nature of this campaign. We were fighting things on a boat.
Yes.
On our boat. That is like moddable and upgradable as we go along. We had just escaped from a port where we had met Granny, who is old lady smash. And
Everybody's seeing Dan to Dan now.
we are on our way. I forgot where we were on our way to, but I know we just did some dealings with a like human trafficking bunch of people, who we had fought with our manly fists.
Well, womanly
too long
fists.
didn't read, we are a gay
Two
polycule
manly
on a boat.
fists.
We are a gay lesbian polycule on a boat.
Yes.
So too long didn't read.
TLDR.
The TLDR.
Stand for?
TLDR.
Too long didn't read. Yep.
Too long did.
Holy
Noah,
years.
you're fucking with us. You're just fucking.
Can't be
with us.
serious, please.
Okay, so I watched like the Reddit stories every now and then, like everybody asks, and they'll be like TLDR. I'm like, what the? And I always rack my brain for like at least 2 minutes after reading it. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? TLDR. I don't know. I didn't know. So I got like TLDR. I was like, okay, it's like to sum it all up or something. I don't fucking know with weird words instead. And then I'd be like, see people go, oh, too long didn't read, but I never put the two together.
No.
I think you're a psyop. I think you're genuinely a psyop. Sent here
It's-
to fucking gaslight
So
us.
it's fucking
think you're
hilarious,
real.
especially because you have to understand one of our buddies, every time any of us puts inside of a chat anything longer than like 2 sentences, he will go too long, didn't read, or TLDR, and just say like, what do you mean?
That's why he put. Oh my god.
This is wildly
This is
unfortunate.
eye-opening.
Yeah, this is
Jesus
transformative.
Christ. This, God, Noah.
Anyways, quick, throw up a map of the world. Now Toki's got to do that if he edits this.
Haha.
All right. Let's beat the fuck out of these bitches.
Yeah, so you
Can describe
guys,
our enemies for us?
yes. So you guys were on your way to the next island, which is because basically how the area that you're in works is that they are the steps to Horus, and each island gets slightly taller than the next. There are 13 islands that you have to go up, and in order to progress to the next island, you have to basically get a letter of recommendation from somebody on the first island, or the island previous. So you're on the way to the second island after having helped deal with like human trafficking stuff on the very first island, and you were accosted by what I can only describe as shark people. They are
Shark boy.
and lava girls. So they're humanoid shaped, but they have shark type teeth and tails that are reminiscent to that of kind of like an eel's tail, with like the fin running all along it. And then they have fins coming out of their arms, and they're all carrying spears.
We're fighting the shark
Alright.
people.
Yes.
Also,
Where's Gargura? Where's Gargura? Sorry. Go ahead.
I'm the daydreamer. Dude. Also, the world is based off of a flat earther map.
Correct.
I do remember that very vividly.
Mm-hmm. So,
All right, let's get this on the show on the road.
Consider my memory jogged.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm looking for the fucking HP that I had of all these guys.
Consider my memory sufficiently dampened.
Okay. Well, I cannot find it. Anyway,
Because they're starting at full health.
I'll knock him down a little bit, but considering you guys did fucking one shot both the captains, I think it would be fair anyway. It was probably off on some random ass piece of paper somewhere. Okay.
Probably.
Something like that.
Okay, well, let's just start at the top of the turn order, which apparently is Akizuki.
Woohoo!
Akizuki.
Alright, so apparently I haven't cast any spells yet, so we'll start with, I think you're tanking them. You're like on the side of the boat. I don't think I have line of sight on. So I guess in that case, I will cast a first level spell, Strengthen, on Aurelia.
nice.
Based. For the creature with determination to press on, target a willing creature within range until the spell ends. Gains advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. Okay, based. It gains a bonus to its melee damage rolls equal to yours. Oh, wow. Yeah, based.
So my spellcasting modifier should be 4, I believe. And
Okay.
then we're going to use Bardic Inspiration. Bam. On Aurelia, I guess, because
Okay.
you're on the side of the boat. I don't think I can.
Oh yeah, I
See
am on
you.
the side of the boat.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you wanted to go down to the water line to stab the fucker next to you.
Oh no, it just says 60 feet that can hear you. So yeah, I can choose. Yeah, we'll send it over to oh god, I'm gonna have to relearn
Shiva.
Shiva, yes. Yeah, so I'll send that over to you. So you'll add a D4 to a either, well, whenever you want, but an ability check, attack, saving, and each of those comes with its own effect because I am a
Creation bard?
Epic.
creation bard. So go nuts.
Because you are
Next.
epic.
I know that I'm flying.
Wait, what
Yes.
does your inspiration do again?
Depends what you use my inspiration for.
Okay. I forget how inspiration works all the time, so I'll get it figured out.
And if I remember correctly, you all still have Emboldening Bond, so you'll have a +4 to any roll as long as you were within 30 feet ally.
Within 40 feet or 30?
30.
Okay, so I'm outside of that currently.
Okay.
So it's okay.
I think I was
Alrighty,
I think I
that's
was
my turn.
accidentally blowing out everybody's ears because I forgot I hadn't changed the audio settings for this tab since I moved around my mic setup. So I think I was blowing out people's ears at the start.
Oh, I was yelling. My bad, everyone.
Okay, I think we're good now though. Okay. So next up in the turn order is Aurelia.
Oh yeah, it's time to get swifty.
Oh,
dog.
Why shit,
dog?
finna
Of
bust.
this thing right here in front of me,
Yes.
right? This soon to be paste. Okay.
Okay.
We also the rat.
Yes.
Forgot about that. But this one here. I am going to first use a bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Akizuki.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, the spell ends if you attack or cast a spell that affects enemy creatures. Yeah, that's a problem. Anyway, but you can be good for at least the turn. And then for my action, I don't have multi-attack, do I? Why do I remember having multi-attack of some kind?
Action surge? I mean, you do have an action surge, right?
Action surge. That's why. Thank you. But I'm going to punch the guy in front of me. Which I will roll my this one. Melee attacks, right? Okay. Boom. Does an 8 hit?
No.
I'm supposed to use inspiration before I know, right? Fuck.
Correct.
Unlucky.
But
Okay.
you can use Emboldening Bond and Bardic Inspirations after that.
Beforehand. I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna swing at it again. This time I'm gonna add the inspiration die to it, which is a D4, correct?
Correct.
So 19, a D4.
That hits. That hits.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. And so when I hit, I need to roll damage. How do I do that again? Like this? Yeah. So it's. I think that's correct, right? It's a D8. Yes. So 4 bludgeoning damage plus 3, so 7, Plus,
that it automatically adds your strength.
oh,
So
so 4 bludgeoning damage plus spellcasting mod, so +4, so 8. And then also Giant's Might. I can add a D6 to an attack, one of my attacks each turn. So if it hits.
yeah.
And so I'm gonna add another D6 damage. I need roll. And that's another 1, so 9 damage.
All
I
right.
believe is the number I end up at. And yeah, I think that I don't have Grappler, do I? No, I don't. Okay, so yeah, that should be everything. Yep, and return.
Alrighty. Next up is Shiva.
Well, Shiva.
Punch the
Okay.
shit out of him.
So I've got to the north of me. I've got this guy in the water. What is that? What's the little symbol on him mean?
Dead.
I think they're dead.
Yeah. They're
Oh,
dead.
okay. So it's
Dead.
just this guy over here. So I'm gonna run up the side of the boat, and I'm walk up and I'm a wham wham. I'm a slam bam thank you ma'am all over this guy.
Alrighty.
And let's see. I think I have all my key points. So why not get a little wild with it and just bust a flurry of blows over this guy?
Oh boy, I feel sorry for this man.
Yeah. So
alright.
I'm gonna hit him a total of 3 times.
Okay.
It's 8 to hit, natural 1 to hit, and then an unnatural 20.
Okay, so miss, hit.
And I'm gonna use I'm gonna spend another key point because I'm rich like that. And I'm going to he has to make a Constitution saving throw against my key save DC, which is
Fail.
11.
Fail.
Okay. So he's gonna take 1d8 plus 2d6. So he receives 11. I'm gonna say it's piercing damage because I run up to him and I narrow my hand and I just jab him with my hand.
Kalima.
Kalima.
Oh, did I cast? Oh, never mind. We'll talk about it when I get to my turn.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Alright.
I used a channel divinity. Was it containment field? Months ago when we played, I used a channel divinity. Apparently, it might have been containment field. I don't remember.
I would not tell you. Okay. So
Yeah. Oh well.
next
Say
up
Aurora.
is going to be this boy.
This boy.
All my fellas.
All my fellas.
Alright. It does not realize that your AC is 106, so it is going to take a swing at you, Aurelia.
It's not 106 yet.
Yet.
Okay.
Have you been hit, Aurelia?
I'm not missing any health. No.
Okay. So, roll to hit. 30-20.
No. Not gonna hit.
Then, okay, that's not gonna hit. Alright. So, next up is going to be this boy. He's gonna run over here. Gonna make a swing on Shiva. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. That is the bite attack.
I'm not raging, so I do not receive halved damage.
So you're gonna take 4 piercing damage. And then
I'm jabbed.
Hold on. Wait.
Gibbid.
How close is Shiva to me? Never mind.
Not even.
10.
Like 40 feet.
10 to hit?
10 to hit me.
Yes.
Does not hit.
Okay. Next up is this one. Gonna move over here. Attack Aurelia, even though it's futile. Miss. And then next up is this other one next to Shiva. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
2 damage.
Okay.
And that is a 30-20 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
Okay.
And then the last one, which is this boy here. Futile attempt on Aurelia. Futile indeed. Alright. Back up to Aki.
Alrighty. See what we can do. More buffs. More buff. Buff. More buffs. What do I have prepared? Nobody's really taken substantial enough damage that I think it warrants that heal. So that's concentration. I don't. You cast Sanctuary on me, so I don't have a lot of good op.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot you're a monster.
Put me in an awkward situation.
Situation. I guess. Let's see. 50 feet, 45 feet, and that's not even counting how far I'd have to fly downwards. So I guess I'll just fly down, cast a good old cantrip that we all know and love, Guidance.
Yes!
And then fly back up. So that's my action. Bonus action, we'll use another one of the inspirations. This time we'll send it on over here to Shiva.
Woo!
And that's all I'll be able to do. Hopefully I'll be safe, though.
Yeah. How high up do you fly?
I think, if I remember right, 15 feet up and 15 feet
Yeah,
down.
you were about
Because I have...
Yeah. You're
Okay.
just outside of reach of these guys, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. And it takes all my movement to fly down and up.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Alright. Next up is Aurelia. You're surrounded.
Okay. I am surrounded, in fact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on, I gotta double check this. Does it end when I attack? No, it's just until the start of the next turn. Okay. So bonus action, I'm going to use Tunnel Fighter feature. Feat, I enter a defensive stance until the start of my next turn. While in defensive stance, I can make opportunity attacks without using my reaction, and I can use my reaction to attack a creature that moves more than 5 feet within my reach. And I'm going to go ahead and. Who was I attacking? I was attacking this guy before.
That was the one you'd already bonked.
Okay. I'm going to.
Gonna bonk again?
Yeah, but I'm gonna bonk somebody else. I'm gonna bonk this guy here
All right,
this time.
go a bonking.
Here I go a bonk again.
Cowabunga. Hopefully I don't miss. 12.
Hits.
Okay. And damage. 10. Do I still have the strengthening?
Yep,
Yeah, it's 1
it
minute.
lasts a minute.
Okay, so plus 4 is 14. And then my Giant's Might, which let me make sure. Does this take. Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't concentration. Giant's Might, I will now roll a d6 on top of that. Rolling dice. Rolling the dice. Rolling this. There we go.
Jesus.
That's plus 6, so 20 damage. And then,
Poor
for
bastard.
shits and giggles, I'm going to activate my Fire Rune.
Oh god.
Bottom text here, so it's going to take 2d6 damage. Again, fire damage this time. So that's a 5 fire damage on top of the 20 bludgeoning. And then
All right.
it has to make a strength save.
It doesn't have to make anything because you bring down your shield on top of this thing, and all you see and hear is a squish, and you raise your shield, and it's just a pile of ash.
Yes. And then for my movement, that actually was perfect. Oh, how is this a box here? This part of the boat here, or this is the mast?
No. So the mast is this part here. This is
This
the
part,
hatch
okay.
leading down.
Okay, so this
So-
isn't like a step up though.
No.
Okay.
The stairs
in
are
that
here
case-
and here.
Okay. Do I have to have line of sight? Wait, 3 feet.
Well, your bonus action and main action have already been used.
Yeah. This is a reaction potential thing. Yeah, you can see. Okay, how high? How tall am I right now? Like 10 feet
Ish.
ish. Can I see over this thing? How high does this part of the boat go?
So
You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna move to where I'd be able to see up the stairs. That's a lot easier. And I'm going to step over the dead body, so rough terrain. So, that's 10.
You're a size category larger than it should have.
yeah, so it would be
Okay.
rough.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is my max movement.
30.
No, my max movement is 25
Oh,
because of I'm a heavy.
that's right. That's right.
Yes, I'm heavy. I think I would have line of sight from here and within 25 feet, within 30 feet. Okay, perfect. And that's going to be my turn.
Okay. You did move, so you're gonna have 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's,
All right. Next up,
I'm sorry, Chucky.
Shiva.
I think it'd probably be a good idea to rage. I think I'm gonna spend my bonus action to rage.
I would like to rage. Yes.
I would like to rage. And then I'm going to... okay, I have a question. Could I walk on the side of the boat again, and would that count as like half cover while attacking this guy? Or if he decides to attack me?
I would say probably not. Just because it'd just be him leaning over the railing and stabbing down at you because he has a spear.
That is true. That is a good point. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna punch him once in the head with my fist hand.
As you do.
18.
That hits.
And then I can't add the bardic inspiration to my damage, right?
No.
Yes, actually, I believe you. You can. No, you can't add it to your damage. You can use it for the attack, and my
It does additional damage.
creation bard motive potential gives you a little like area of effect thing.
Yeah.
Like you choose as many targets as you can see within 5 feet. They must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or take DC, They must save against my spell DC, or take thunder damage equal to the number of dice rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
I also forgot to mention this, and obviously you don't have to include a chunky, but since he failed the original Constitution saving throw against my adamantine strike, he would have been knocked back 10 feet. But that's okay. I forgot to mention that. So
yeah.
But I think I'll add the Bardic Inspiration, even though 18 hits, just to get that extra little bit of damage to that second guy. And then I'm pretty sure I could just use Adamantine Strike again, which I might do, just to fuck with this guy a little bit, you know? So, 1d4, so the guy next to him has to make a Constitution saving throw.
I think both of them do.
And, yeah, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. He's gonna take...
What's your spell save DC?
11.
No, this would be, Aki's.
Oh.
My spell save DC is 14.
Okay,
Not that impressive.
one fails, one succeeds. So the undamaged ones failed it.
Okay.
So that one.
So he's only going to. So the guy that I'm using the adamantine strike on is only going to take 1d6 then. Nice.
Well,
Total of whopping 8 damage to him.
You adamantine strike him, and you just knock his fucking head off as the rest of his body flops over the side.
I wanna send him
Bastard.
Gmod. I wanna send him Gmod ragdolling into the water.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like doing all like weird clipping animations into the boat and shit as he's like, yeah.
Just the sound of thumping can be heard as one of his arms is ragdolling in and out of the wall.
As a free action, I want to call out to Aurelia and say, this reminds me of a dream I had last night, where I was a big robot named Big Roy, who was being dragged away by a scorpion almost, you know?
What could this possibly remind you of that? What part of this situation relates?
I like she like stands there awkwardly for a moment and then points to the guy's head on the ground. And then the other guy comes in for a swipe and she like dodges and she's like okay, that's my turn.
That it? Alright.
Oh wait, I just realized I walked through the mask. Hold on a second.
Next up is the other one next to you, Shiva.
Okay.
15.
15 does not hit.
Alright.
I'd be right here.
Second attack. That's 5. That's not gonna hit. Next up is this one. Over. Futile attempt. It's futile. Futile attempt 2. 22.
On me?
Yes.
No.
It is futile.
AC is 24. Currently.
I hear you. I
God
hear you
damn
fucking
it.
with shit. Oh, that's
I
futile.
heard that too, actually.
What is? Wait, what?
Oh, fucking cat. Futile attempts are all futile. Aki, it's your turn.
Sisyphus music plays. He's just continually swinging at Aurelia. Yeah. All right, Aurelia or
Aki.
Aki.
Oh, God. It really just comes up on you.
Well, the
All right.
turns with the two Sahagins that are just bunking against Aurelia don't take long, because it's literally just me rolling a d20 4 times to see if they get a nat 20. That's why I
It's
that's
so
why I
brutal.
try to make sure that these enemies don't have sorcerers. Otherwise, I would have sorcerers so I could actually deal damage to Aurelia.
No, don't, please!
Not damage, I'm a wet tissue, I'll disintegrate.
Leave that man alone.
If I take even 3 points of damage, I'll fucking explode.
Stop! That
It
man's
also
not
occurs-
homeless. He's just wearing Rick Owens.
It also occurs to me that I have not at all looked through any of the other spells I have for level 3 spells. None of them are that great, I'll be honest. What does aid do again? Oh my god, it's been so long.
I need a fucking pen. Wait.
Come on, spellbook. Tell me what aid is.
8? I think I have that written down. Hold on.
Yeah, you bolster your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit points maximum is current. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration. Yeah, why not? That seems like a good thing to
You
cast.
should do it to one of the enemies for shits and giggles.
I'll put it on the 2IC.
What a terrible demoralizing thing to do, like buffing an enemy and then promptly destroying them. Like, that's such a horrible, demoralizing thing to do. That's
Like, I know we're
that's
thinking
super
about it in
shit.
a very video gamey-esque way, but like,
That would suck. That's like
yeah, like think about it if that's real life. Like, you feel revitalized for your second win just to be cut down the next moment.
No, I want
That's
you to
really
imagine
awesome.
this, right? Somebody's beating on you, right? And then they're just like, this isn't fun. Looks over to their caster. Hey, buff this dude. I want a better fight.
Oh yeah,
better.
yeah, that's crazy.
Any wounds that you may have currently open are instantly shut as these ginkgo leaves swirl around you and just whisk away any scratches or as I cast aid on the two of you. Your maximum increases by 5 and your current hit point increase by 5.
And this is all technically temporary health, correct?
It's not mechanically temporary.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is not temporary hit points in the
It's actual hit points for a duration.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So that'd be 38. And then a max of 38.
And we'll throw this last bardic inspiration over to you, Aurelia.
Okay.
And yeah, I've used all my things.
All right. Speaking of Aurelia, your turn.
Okay. That would be, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm keeping track of timers right now. 15. Okay. So for my turn, I will. Not good. I forgot what a lot of the spells do. Not that one. That's boring. I got this one.
Not that one. That one's boring. I think that's even worse to hear your opponents say, like, yeah, no, I don't feel like doing that one. That's too easy.
Could you imagine like being like a D&D enemy NPC and hearing you're going against a Gestalt party and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm about to be resurrected and killed for like eternity. Like,
No, Bell, get back up, Revivify.
I'm about to be gang fucked by like 37 demon badgers or some crazy shit. Like,
This doesn't have
you summon-
concentration. That's crazy.
you summoned 3 direwolves and casted haste on all of them? Oh, that's great. That's nice. I'm really happy about that.
So, okay, within range, I'm assuming also line of sight. 60 feet is the range. I am going to cast Shield of Faith on Shiva. So plus 2 to your AC.
Thanks, I really appreciate that, Mister.
For 10 minutes. It is concentration. Surprisingly, a sanctuary does not take concentration.
Nope.
Wild. I thought it did. But yeah, so there's that. That's gonna be my action, correct? Or is that a bonus action? Bonus action. Okay, it's gonna be my bonus action. For my action, I am going to believe it or not, I'm gonna bonk.
Well,
This
Whoa.
guy. Wait, which
Slow
one was
down
the
there.
one, which one was the one above me originally? This one, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
Bump this guy again,
Okay.
and I'm going to let's see. And this time I'm going to add the inspiration. I'm going to add the inspiration to my to hit.
All right.
So what's the inspiration? I roll a d4, right?
Yes.
Okay, roll a d4. So 13.
All right. That hits.
Okay.
Both of them fail on the moat, and the one that you're about to bonk, nat 1'd it, so I'm doubling the damage. So that's 6 damage initially off of that. Roll your damage, Aurelia. 11.
Okay, hold on. And then there's also my plus d6 from my giant's might. Boom. So that'd be 14 and strengthening, so another 418 on top of that 6.
Yeah, there's just paste.
Nice.
Oh, buddy.
Nice. Nice.
You did
And
it stand a
then
chance.
he in fact did not. And that costs a bonus action, so I can't do that. I'm out of actions. I don't have action surge, so do my turn.
All right.
Yep, it's my turn. I don't know if my mic picked me up
Yep.
or not, sorry.
Shiva.
I'm gonna look over at this guy, and I'm gonna give him the German stare, the still water stare,
That's
I'm
not a thing! That's not a thing!
and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm
Alright.
gonna mollywop this bitch. All right, I'm a
The German stare that they give to
Wham.
the Polish.
16 and an 11. Don't I have a second bardic inspiration? Did you give me a second bardic inspiration?
That was on Aurelia.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
I think Aurelia
used
got
it,
the second
sorry.
one. Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Oh, no, I use it. Sorry. It was not
Okay.
me. I use
Yes.
it.
No, that's no problem. 16 and 11.
11 misses, 16 hits.
So, on that 16 that hits, can you, I guess I'll wait for you to roll the damage, then I'm going to do something.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the damage. 6
Okay.
plus 2. 6 plus 2 because I'm raging.
Yeah.
Plus 2 says 8. Reaction. I'm going to just because I haven't gotten to use it and I wanted to use it. I'm going to use Cloud Rune. I do I have line of sight on this guy
Yeah,
here?
you can kind of like see the top of his head.
Cool. I'm gonna take all that damage, the damage you threw at him, and redirect it to the guy over here, next to me.
Um,
Does the 16 hit this guy?
yeah.
Okay.
I
so-
love the mental image of it's literally like a Rick and Morty portal opens up in front of my fist and then opens up right in front of this other guy's face and just like and I just like whip crack sound effect and punch this other guy in the jaw.
Yeah.
And like both Shiva and this other shark guy are just like as she pulls it out of the portal, she's just like that was weird.
Yeah. I don't know how this magic works or would work in like reality. Other than that, it says regardless of the attack's range. So
Wow.
yeah.
That is wild.
So he's taking 8 damage. I was thinking, have a teammate shoot you at like just barely max range with their longbow. You get hit, redirect it to someone 30 feet farther.
I think because I think it's supposed to be whenever it's supposed to be whenever Shiva is about to get hit, you redirect it to like another enemy.
Or an ally.
But stealing damage from I gotta say, stealing damage from another player is actually really funny. I actually love that as a mechanic.
All right. Well, the confused one that's next to Shiva is going to attack Shiva. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You have that +2. You have that +2 from Shield of Faith.
I do have that +2, but that only raises my AC up to 18.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 2. So
And it's halved to
yeah,
1.
to 1.
Can I cast silvery barbs? No, I cast.
And also it's just 1 damage. I don't.
You would lose sanctuary, but yeah, it's also only 1 damage.
I'll take the scratch to my chin.
The second one misses.
Okay.
And then futile attempts. God, I rolled 4 19s against Aurelia.
They're really giving it their best, though.
They are.
I respect it.
All right.
Gotta appreciate the hustle.
Actually,
futile is as futile does. Aki, it's your turn.
All right.
God, I wish I had a spellcaster. Just fireball Aurelia over and over again.
Well, they're not gonna shoot me. They're not gonna shoot me. I don't think that it's really necessary to keep this.
I was about to say something that was probably.
No, you need to keep sanctuary going. They're not. I thought there was going to be ranged attacks. There, in fact, were not.
No, these guys are melee only.
Yeah.
I cast 10 million.
Which one of these? Which one of these 2 dinguses? It should be at lower health.
The one next to Aurelia.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
25 to hit. That hits.
Akazuki said, "I'm done fucking around."
Wait, you hit who? This one?
No, the other one.
Oh,
The bird pulled out a gun.
wait, you hit the one next to me? You said?
Was that correct, Aki? You're hitting the one next to Aurelia?
I pinged the ones over by Shiva. If I said Aurelia, I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. I had looked over to swap tabs real quick for the damage chart, so I didn't see the ping.
I also saw the color from the ping, but didn't see where it came from. So
okay, so 10 damage to that one.
One of those 2. I don't know whichever one's lower.
Okay.
Yeah. So that means that, and then now it is glowing brightly.
Radiant damage.
Yeah. And it is glowing
And
brightly.
you get
so
advantage on.
Shiva has advantage on the next hit. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. I think I'm good.
Alright.
Last time I cast the spell, I'm pretty sure I atomized somebody.
You did. Aurelia, you are up next.
Okay. So which type of action does it take to use a potion of healing?
Bonus.
Bonus. So would you guys be opposed to me using my bonus action to give a common potion to one of the enemies? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, wait, hold on. Pause.
To give it to another person is an action.
Pause. That would be funny. I just want to say that would
Okay.
I would give you an inspiration.
I'm gonna put us off on a tangent
in my
real
head.
quick, because there's this one dude on TikTok that does he kind of does TikTok role playing bits.
Yeah.
And he kind of does a villain that will literally just chuck a diamond at the leave the cleric alive, chuck diamonds at them and say, "Get your friends up, I want another round."
I want another round.
I've seen that guy. Yeah, I've seen that guy. That shit's that's dope.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
Okay, so for my
4 big guys.
And they bust in my eyes.
wait, what is lay on hand? And nobody's taking damage yet, right?
Are the 4 big guys from outer space?
Potentially.
He was taking a little bit of damage, but not a lot.
Okay, she was taking some damage though. Okay. Yeah, as an action. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that. Okay, I was thinking about using lay on hands on the enemy. So I am going to actually. We're gonna. Have they been speaking at all? Any kind of language?
They have been speaking,
That we know of.
but okay. Do any of you have Aquan?
No, I don't believe so.
What about
No.
Primordial? Does
No.
it be a derivative?
I have primordial Arwen, so
Yeah.
the air version.
Yeah, you have the air version. So you,
Okay.
I would say that Aki could tell that they were speaking, and it would be in like that it was a derivative of primordial, but Aki would not be able to understand.
Okay. All right. So we can't talk to them. I was going to think about doing non-lethal. I am going to bonk. I guess.
Le bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk away.
Okay. Sorry. I don't have inspiration anymore, so
Nope.
10.
10 misses.
Okay. And then bonus action. I forgot how much of my stuff was just defensive actions. Bonus action.
That's
Yes.
how
You-
I
you
felt
are the
about
tank.
looking at how much. That's how I felt about looking at this and seeing, wow, this is a lot of healing and buffing.
Yeah.
Kinda forgot.
No, literally, Aurelia is the tankiest tank to tank, and Aki is the supportiest support to support.
So wait, 10 does not hit. What if my attack gets silvery barbed by Aki as a reaction?
It would have to be a
It
lower
has to take the
result.
lower result. So either you're stuck with the 10, or you get a lower result.
Okay, I see. Okay, I will then bonus action just use. I'll just activate my.
Tunnel fighter.
I think that's all I can do. Yeah. So yeah, Tunnel Fighter.
Alright. Shiva.
I'm a bonk bonk. I'm a slap a pap. I'm a beep beep. I'm gonna touch him. I'm gonna take him to a ditty party. I'm gonna take this man out to a nice, relaxing dinner. 14 and 12.
Double hit.
Cool. And he is gonna take 10 plus 4 total.
Yep.
So 14. Slashing damage. I'm gonna say slashing damage this time.
You cut him to ribbons.
I want to cut him in half. I want to just like shoo, and just with my hand cut him like vertically or horizontally in half. Straight up like an anime.
Yeah, so you cleave him down the middle, split it as organs fall to either side.
Trying to cut this man down to
He
size.
needs to make a spear attack, but his arm falls to the right, and his other arm falls to the left.
Yeah, yeah. He's having this man looking like a Japanese prime minister.
Oh,
What are we streaming on again? What are we streaming
What?
on again?
Wait, what?
Is it YouTube that we're streaming
Yes.
on?
Maybe.
You're safe. You're safe.
I mean, what I mean is honorable and yeah, that's what I mean by that joke.
Okay.
Sure you
I
do.
need to
Yeah.
roll something.
Oh, he ain't
Okay.
going nowhere.
Seeing if he
Um,
explodes.
Aurelia, make an opportunity attack.
Yes. Can it be a grapple instead?
Touch this man.
No, I think a grapple attack has to be an action.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's an attack.
Dude, if I had grappler, I could hit and then grapple if my hit.
Yeah.
But anyway, opportunity attack. We are going to Reddit is to like notice he starts to move and swing her shields. So she misses. Right over his head. That perception, getting used to it being this tall.
I forgot that I would usually use strengthening on Shiva because she can make multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gone, or he gone.
Can I, since we're basically out of combat, can I try and throw a shot put at this guy?
Are you gonna use one of your
Can I
other
put
metal
one of-
breaths? Because you already
Can I?
got
Yeah, I'm
one.
gonna use my second metal breast. Because I
Alright,
don't like a
take a
uniboob,
shot.
and I wanna huck it at this guy. All right, yeah, just normal shot put throw. 24.
Oh,
Normal
Jesus.
shot put throw, by the way.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what is this? Let's see.
Roll damage.
Oh.
4, 5, 6 total. 6 damage total. And if I remember right, we had a thing that they have to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, but he's swimming, and I don't know how that works. So
You can't really get knocked prone
He
in
sinks.
water.
yeah, and they're kind of prone by
You
nature.
hit him. You crack him in the back of the skull, but he's still going. He's gone.
I curse at him in Minotaur and huff.
Okay, we don't use that kind of language here.
And yeah,
Alrighty.
I look back at the party and I take a deep breath and I'm like, well, I suppose we are having shark meat for dinner tonight.
That was
We are
me.
not eating these people.
So,
People,
Shiva-
is it
Just
Shiva,
Full-
you
full
guys
stop.
are saying
Full
this
stop.
conversation.
we are not eating people. Like they are still people.
How do we know that? We do not necessarily. I dropped the accent entirely there for a second. I don't know why. We do not necessarily know that they are people. I mean, after all, they
What do
seem
you
to be
mean we
pretty.
don't know they're people? They clearly made these spheres. They had a language. They're talking to each other.
Okay, but that does not mean that they are people.
Okay.
Hey, hey, Sean. Sean, you might want to pivot. Like, you as the player, maybe
Yeah.
pivot.
Ah, crazy. Ah.
Well, you guys are having this conversation.
Ah.
You guys are having this conversation. You guys look towards one of the bodies. They're all gone.
Oh well, never mind. I suppose.
They all just disappeared. There's not even blood left.
Dang, I can't even like take one of their cool spears.
So when that happens, you guys also hear rattling down in the cargo hold.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
boy. Well, I mean, it seems like we do not even have time to discuss if they are eligible to be eaten or not.
Somebody's already decided.
Somebody's already decided if they are on the ethics
I
of
signed up for it.
Okay. The thing
They've been
is,
volunteered.
You heard it from the cargo hold, not the cafeteria.
Oh,
Okay, well, I guess we are going to go and see the cargo hold and see if what is going on.
Giants might also.
Well, fizzle at this point. Yeah,
Yes. How do I shrink myself?
I got you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Oh, it's hard to see now.
All right. So, you guys all Aurelia opens the hatch and you all start heading down into the cargo hold, and in the cargo hold you don't find the bodies, but you do find literally everything that was on them.
Yes.
So
Well,
there's a couple spears. For all intents and purposes, these are just gonna be basic spears.
Okay. Like range shackle spears.
Yeah, just a basic bitch spear.
Okay.
And then
these could be useful.
you find a couple like waterlogged money pouches. They're mostly full of sand dollars, but there
Fair
is
enough.
a handful of silver. Between all the pouches, you find like 8 silver.
Okay. Fair enough.
Cool.
And then
I
there's
see.
just scraps of like
Well,
really shitty waterlogged, ripped up cloth.
I like to think this cloth is made out of seaweed.
I am going to take one of the spears.
Yep.
And I want to make like a spearfishing setup on the top of the boat. I want to like tie a rope to the end of it and secure it and like get like a spearfishing setup.
Okay. Make me a dex check.
Okay. I can do that.
X?
Just straight dex or sleight of the hand or anything specific or
Just do general dex. Just making
Okay.
sure that like your knots are well tied. You know, you're
natural 20.
Okay, you make the best fishing spot ever known to man on this boat.
I am going to instead go and spearfish the other fishes in the sea, which for some reason is more ethical, I suppose. And that's what we will eat tonight, I suppose.
Never mind. Anyway, if we had a druid, the argument would come back up.
If we had a druid, this might be a bit more lively, but
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a spearfish. I'm gonna just spend the rest of the day spearfishing.
All right. Roll me survival.
Cool. I can. I think I have proficiency in that. I do have proficiency in that. 19.
All right. You fish up like a good handful of like basic fish, and as you're kind of like you're like, all right, let me just do one more good like chuck
Hey,
before. Huh?
Chunky, can you name me one basic fish?
I can
Just
Not-
like a
not-
fish, like
not
one of those gray
from-
ones.
not from the sea. If we were in a lake, I could tell you a handful. Not from the sea. I am sorry, my friend.
We're just picking up fish.jpg. Like,
Yes.
like look up fish on Google Images and we catch that. Like the first image to come up. Like
Yeah, and literally, it's like hyper realistic Shiva picking up just like a fucking JPEG fish, and it's
it's
just
like a
moving in
pixelated
hand.
Animal Crossing fish.
Yeah.
Like like the rest of us are animated like Jujutsu Kaisen characters, and then this fish is literally like, you know, like Animal Crossing, like 4 polygons. Like
Yep. But yeah,
Like Stardew Valley.
yeah, Stardew Valley fish. Yeah.
yeah. As you're finishing up, you're like, all right, I'm gonna throw out my line one more time, and you hit something, and it's a biggin. And as you're
I am going to wrestle with it.
Yes. You start to pull it in, and it's fighting you. You're fighting this damn fish for probably 30 minutes before
Can
you
I
finally
rage?
get it up.
I like, maybe not mechanically rage, but like,
Yeah.
I want to flavor text as me getting really fucking mad at this fish, and I'm just fucking, every muscle in her body is flexed, and she's looking like Miss Olympia as
Yep.
she's reeling this thing in.
Yeah, you finally get it in, and it's a tuna about as big as Aki.
Aki drools.
I look at it, I take it, and I'm like holding it with both arms, and I point it at Akazuki, and like it's like, and I'm like moving it around like I'm using, like it's speaking, and I'm going like, oh please do not eat me, I have rights and it is unethical to. How does that feel, Akazuki?
That's
I-
wild.
Refuse to comment.
So like, So this is a big ass tuna. Like, how tall is Aki?
Aki is, if I remember right, she's like 5'2". She's like real short.
Like
May even be
100-pound tuna. Holy shit!
She may
And
be
it's a
even,
big tuna.
And that is
she may be, like,
believable.
5 foot even.
That is believable. There are
No,
tuna that are that big.
That is a believable size for a tuna.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, not even
6 foot.
not even that exceptionally rare, I think. I don't know much about deep sea fishing, but from what I understand, tuna are like really big.
No, they are. It's usually more around like 3.5, 4.5 feet, like average.
So the
Yeah.
Atlantic
Tuna.
bluefin is the biggest,
Yeah,
and they can get up to 13 feet.
yeah, those are like prize fish.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, no, bluefin are fucking
Tuna.
crazy.
I
They get about as long as like a swordfish almost.
I'm going to give the tuna over to Akazuki because I know she's good with food and can prepare it.
Thank you. I'll cook it up nice and good.
It is
Can we
big
get a
fish.
strength check? Can we get a strength check for Aki, please?
I just drop it on Akazuki and Akazuki dies. Like, just crushed to death under this fish.
I feel
Fish.
like, Shiva, you're not even paying attention because you're swinging this thing around like it's nothing. And you're just like, Aki, here, chuck. And it just fucking literally flattens Aki.
Akazuki dies. No. Fish. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys have food for the next few days.
Cool. Fish.
And wasn't one less mouth to feed.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
know what happened to your companion. Just disappeared. Not a hair.
Gone
Not a hair
into
left.
the ether.
Yeah.
Maybe she was eaten by the shark people. Not out of the question. I've heard rat meat is a delicacy. It's the, you know.
So
I
the
don't know.
shark people can eat people, but when I try to eat people,
All right, let's get off this entire thing. So, you guys make food for the night. You know, make yourself whatever you want to do with this tuna and other various fish that you have.
Can you make tuna ceviche?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Tuna
No,
ceviche, a thing?
it's like poke bowls. That's what
Oh.
we're having.
Okay, Pokeball. I like that. Yeah, that works.
The next day, you finally make it to the actual island, and it is. So the previous island, for the most part, like it had a couple hills, but it was pretty much like one tidal wave could wipe out the entire island
okay.
because it was mostly flat, almost right at sea level. This one is probably closer to like your more standard, like more mountainous island. It's got a good bit of height to it. Like it's got some cliffs and things like that. But as you're kind of going around, you do see a cove that has a like small stairwell up to get into the town.
Okay.
No.
Do we see any place to dock?
Yeah, there's some like rudimentary docks. Like the last place was a commerce hub, so like the docks were really intricate and stuff like that. This one is obviously far less traveled, and these are more.
Gotcha.
These are more of like a fishing dock type situation.
Let's pull up to the
Alright.
fishing dock in our extravagant vessel.
Extravagant is a word for it.
Yeah.
Let's flex on these commoners.
They ain't got shit on us.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
We had a long rest, right?
Oh,
Yes.
Long rest. Okay. Can you re-describe the buildings we see on the island, if any?
So you do not see any buildings as of current, because at the top of like the cliffs of the cove, it's a tree line. So really, the only thing you are seeing right now is the dock. And
Okay, so it's just like a bunch of trees in the dock.
yeah, and one thing you have to understand when I'm describing this to you is there's the dock at sea level, and then there's the docks will lead up to like a cliff, and then dug into the cliff is a stairwell up, and at the top of the stairs and around the cliff is tree line.
Oh. Okay.
It's
okay, I
not a
understand.
tall cliff. It's probably like 20 to 30 feet at its highest point,
Okay.
but it is still a cliff side. So, but yeah. Everybody give me a perception check as we're kind of getting into this dock.
17.
16.
perception.
11.
11.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm
Aki,
perceiving.
you're kind of just looking around and you're just like, oh, I thought this would have been kind of like the last island, more of a mercantile place. Aurelia and Shiva, one thing you are noticing is that, like, some of the docks seem well cared for.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're, not a lot of grime, obviously replaced boards, all that kind of stuff, and others are just dilapidated. Like they are falling apart.
Can we not go to one of those docks? I don't want to fall through.
Yeah, I want to go to the good docks. Good
Yeah.
docks only.
You guys, Aurelia knows how to pilot the boat, so you guys kind of direct it towards one of the less, dilapidated docks.
Pretty sure I
don't think
also
we
know
should
how
be
to.
complaining about the socioeconomic issues
Yeah.
of behind a dock.
Well,
We should just see a dock for what it is, a dock.
perhaps we should, but we should also acknowledge when a dock is shitty or not.
You just hear from the heavens a shitty dock, and your boat goes away.
The docks it is.
Anyway, you don't see anybody on the dock when you guys pull up.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dock.
Oh
Dock.
shit!
Oh shit.
My bad. Continue.
Yeah.
I'm trying to open something and I can't.
So you guys hitch up the boat, make sure it doesn't go anywhere, and you guys get off the boat. What do you want to do from there?
I want to start up the stone carved staircase. That's what I want to do. I'm excited for adventure. Well, obviously first I'm going to tie up the boat. Make sure it doesn't drift away.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you guys already hitched up the boat.
Yeah, we're going to hitch up the boat and then we're going to head up the stone stairs.
The boat got hitched. Congratulations.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
All right. You
Yeah.
guys start making your way to and up the
Making my way.
staircase. I meant to ask this earlier, but what is the time frame we want to be done by tonight?
I'm good to keep going for like another half hour.
Yeah, same here.
Half hour, 45 minutes, something
Okay.
like that.
I should say I have not eaten dinner yet.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh shit!
So
Neither have I.
Whoa!
Okay.
We're like
so we'll
twins.
we'll get this started. I think I can get this next bit started and going by like 9:15. Like we can hit a nice stopping point.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys make it to the top of the stairwell, and you see just a bit of a tree line. Nothing, like, you see a path. It is a well-worn path, so obviously there is some sort of consistent, in and out through here. But you don't see any signs or anything like that.
Seems as though this
Alright.
island is traveled and maintained, and yet there is no real signs of civilization.
Yes, I was thinking something very similar.
Perhaps it is ritualistic in nature, or something of the sorts?
Maybe.
Ooh, maybe we have settled upon holy grounds of some kind.
I don't know about that.
Do you think maybe we will be attacked by a group of secretive ritualistic cannibals?
I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but no, if I had to guess.
I read a book about it once.
Was it a good book?
Yes, I quite enjoyed it, yes.
Can I do? What would this fall under? Like, okay, I don't know what it's fall under. Can Aurelia do like a little search around the area to see if there's any like signs of like maybe food that was on, like, are there any houses, I guess is what I'm asking right now first.
If you're just like, are you gonna stay
I
at the
want to see if look for like signs of recent activity of like
investigation?
Recent inhabitants of some
Yeah.
kind.
evidence of like
Investigation.
recent inhabitants. Investigation. Okay. Okay, I can read. Hold on. Oh,
Starts
fuck,
with an I.
investigation's awful. I forgot. My character's stupid. 19 doesn't matter.
So you're kind of looking around, and you see some footprints. You're like, okay, these look relatively fresh. There is, like, there's some, like, recently cut branches off some trees. It looks like one of these bushes was kind of foraged through, as there's a bunch of, like, overripe or underripe berries scattered around it. So you're like, okay, there's people.
Potentially.
There's something.
There's something that has, like, the same, like, you don't know what race it is of any description, but there's like shoe prints and
The
stuff.
shoe prints. Okay.
So it is some sort of, advanced being, at least.
Some sort of sapient creature.
Yes.
Maybe
Akizuki.
sapient, but at least sentient.
Do you know the difference between sapient and sentient?
Sentient is like what? Acknowledgement of like that you're alive and you can die. You die at some point, right?
Sentient is just alive and aware. Sapient is higher thinking.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah. Do you guys continue along the path?
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful.
Can I do like a out of combat bonus action for like
What do you want to do?
tunnel fighter? Just like enter a defensive, like tunnel fighter defensive stance as we go up this path.
I mean, you don't really have to, like, do that. I would just say, I'll let you roll a perception check for me.
Okay. I can read. 21.
All right. I will
21.
use that if you have
Okay.
any sort of ambush or anything like that.
Okay.
Can I also do that? Is that like a, can we set our
Yeah, if you
perception
wanna- if you
DC,
wanna
so to
roll
speak?
if you want to roll a perception to just kind of keep an eye out as you're running through this area.
14.
I think
Well,
Aki, I think
actually-
your passive perception is stupidly high, isn't it?
It's 16, I believe.
Yeah. I think you're fine. I don't
Yeah.
think you'd have to worry about it.
My brother is actually going to turn to Aki and like signing go, hey, like, how about like a somewhat bird's eye view, like some higher ground view, like flying behind us.
Oh, yes, of course. That makes sense. She takes off.
All right.
We'll say good, like, 20 feet off the ground. Can't wait for this to bite me in the ass.
So
Or just stay
20
within line of
feet,
sight.
if you're up like 20 feet, you'd still kind of be in the tree line. Because these are some like good sized trees.
Okay.
So-
Well, I guess 30 then.
All right, yeah, that gets you above the trees.
Oh no, they have AA guns. Akazuki, no.
So-
Oh god!
As you are, as you get above the tree line, you do see off in the distance there is some houses. Probably not even like a 20-minute walk away from where you are currently. There is some houses,
Hey, houses. This is good.
and you do see
Yeah.
like some farm animals roaming. See like a couple sheep, some cows, roaming around, and you think you see people as well, kind of walking between houses.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Should we go introduce ourselves?
I think that is a quite good idea. Even if they are ritualistic cannibals, if they are nice to us, we can still make friends with them.
Why have you just assumed that they are cannibal?
I'm
We
not
saw them
assuming.
foraging. We saw the evidence of them foraging for berries.
Well, I mean, they could have been cannibalistic at one point in time and have, cut it off for like cholesterol reasons, maybe.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Or,
like,
hear
it's
me
good for
out,
my heart.
they need seasoning and garnishes.
Yeah.
Yes, disembodied voice. I agree very much.
Or hear me out. Cannibals are still omnivorous people. They're still omnivorous. Like, they're not exclusively like eating other people. They're still omnivorous.
Or hear me out. They're not eating people at all. Have we just
Don't
not
want to
considered
rule
that?
anything out, but
Aki, as you say
maybe
this,
you
there's
are
a
right.
skull rolling down the hill next to you.
We look through one of the
That could
windows
have been a
and
bear.
yeah, we're gonna go and introduce ourselves.
All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, you guys walk the like 20 minutes it takes to get there. It's not far. And as you are walking up, roll. I'm gonna keep your guys' perceptions as well as Aki's passives. Similar to the docks, like some of these houses are obviously well maintained, and others seem to be on the verge of falling apart.
Hmm.
So
Wow.
it definitely feels like there used to be more people here, and now there isn't as many.
So it's the projects.
So they have been eating some of the people who lived here. Is my
That
assumption.
or something else, an external factor, could be getting rid of them. I just don't want to like off the cuff say, "Oh yes, you're a cannibal. I understand. Hey, let's just go about our business like
Hey,
normal."
everybody,
Like you,
do me a favor.
yeah.
I need everybody to make wisdom saves.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Saves?
I love wisdom
Yes,
saving throws.
as you guys are walking into here, I need you to make wisdom saves.
15.
Dude,
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh no.
that +7 almost did you good.
They are wizard cannibals.
Okay, thank you.
Also, these are steps. Like either we're on volcanoes or there's like a fault line along these like stepping islands, like upward. Like that is also like could be these have really bad earthquakes. Anyway,
Anyway,
Well, let us go and meet these people.
All right, I guess so.
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
I let our diplomat lead our face card.
Yep, that's me, the one that rolled a natural 1 on this wisdom save with a +7.
well, what's your charisma though?
+6 for a save.
Oh, very nice.
don't
very
worry about
nice.
it. It's not that big a deal. So yeah,
Do we see anybody out in the workyard? Anybody handling the animal?
so as
Are
you're kind
they
of looking
just-
around, it seems like the animals and stuff are kind of being left alone. There's nobody out in the fields as of current. But as you're walking kind of towards town, you do start to hear what sounds like talking. Kind of coming from more the center of the area.
You say sounds like talking. What does
Well,
that
it's
mean?
just it's one of those where it's like you know how whenever you're walking into a place that has like that's kind of echoey in a fashion and you're walking in it's just like it sounds like talking, but you can't understand what's being said, and you could almost mistake it as like some other background hum.
Mhm. I think I
It-
understand, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it sounds like it's probably talking, but it could also be something else.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go towards that.
All right. You guys start walking towards that, and towards the center of town, you find the kind of marketplace by the looks of it. And in the marketplace, there's a good chunk of people doing some business. And the sound that you were hearing was people kind of like having a meeting in the middle of town. And as you're walking up, you see there's probably about 30 people here. And at the front on top of a like apple crate, there's a young gentleman standing there with like deep like brown almost black hair and like jade green eyes. he is talking with everybody here, and he is just going on about some like rules that are going to be changing in the village. And he goes, yes, I know that there are a lot of animals here and we're having trouble taking care of them all. But please understand, we need everybody to do their part. So we're going to make sure to get everybody the feed they need, but please help us kind of get these animals well taken care of. And as he's talking, he kind of looks over and he sees the three of you walking up. And he's just like, oh, visitors, hello.
Does like the entire town turn to?
Yes, it is a very uncanny. Everybody at once, like neck snap crack, like looking at all of you.
Akazuki has like an almost instant panic attack just from the sudden audience that she now has.
Oh, he says, "Oh, visitors." Now, I'd like to point out that I'm pretty sure Aki's the only civilized-looking person in the group.
To be fair, until you like, because you have to understand, they're probably like a solid 50 feet away. You just look like a person in armor up until you like. So it literally just looks like Aki, a person in armor, and some buff chick. So it's like,
I wave at the crowd. I wave very excitedly.
yeah.
Hello.
Some of the kids wave back at you.
I like, since we're 50 feet away, so they can't hear me when I say this, but I lean over to Akazuki and I'm like, well, at least they are polite cannibals. I
like stomp my foot and just like look at her. You're not cannibals.
They're not
through my
fucking
teeth.
cannibals.
Almost gave his toes for the comment.
They're not fucking cannibals, Shiva. God fucking damn it.
But yeah. So this younger gentleman hops off of his crate and he starts walking towards you.
His fucking soapbox.
Yeah, literally. And he's like, "Hello. This is obviously a part of what we do here. Do you have your letter of recommendation for the first island?"
Yes, I produce it and give a bow as well as extending it.
Oh. Fucking cat.
Oh, say Chucky's dead.
My cat decided to lay on the keyboard, including my death key. So yeah, you hand over the recommendation letter.
Yes.
All right. He
What
pops
about?
it open. He looks it over. He's like, yes, I believe this is the correct name we have in a file. Wonderful. All right. So what brings you here today? Are you looking for something on this island, or are you looking to get on to the next one?
Oh, you can think of us as people gaining strength to fight a great evil.
Why
Okay
would
then.
we tell them? Why would we tell them that? We sound like edgelords. What are we talking about? Why?
We sound so incredibly autistic when you say it like that.
Why would we just go? Oh, just think. We're just
We help people. We help people. You know, like normal human beings. You know, we like help. You know,
Human beings. Is anyone in this group human?
no,
No.
Yeah,
like
was
you know,
any better?
human in the vague sense of the word.
You okay? Well, yeah, that's our introduction, I guess.
So you guys, so he's just kind of standing there staring at you for a second. He's just like, all right then. So
What is your name, sir?
Oh, sorry, we haven't had visitors in a while. I haven't introduced myself. My name's Ryan. I'm kind of the head of this place.
Ryan, do you need any kind of like medicine or anything? It sounds like your nose is a little stuffy.
Shut up.
Ryan, you look like a Ryan. That is crazy.
Ryan?
I don't know what that means, Shiva. I'll be perfectly honest.
Hold on.
I think it. I mean, look at him. He kind of just looks like a Ryan.
I mean, I can kind of see it with like the eyes. Like the face is all wrong. I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
We've come here to assign you a new name, Ryan.
You're getting a new name. Congratulations.
We've decided we don't like your name and are changing it to something else. Sorry.
I'm gonna call you Ben.
Your name is now Ben.
Literally.
We're also changing your pronouns. We think you're not. You just.
We know what you're hiding.
We know what you are.
It's okay. It's okay. You can come out to us.
We
chill
know
like
what you are, Queen. Pop off.
Literally the fucking case of you guys adopting a fucking goblin. And
We have.
Boblin the goblin.
Imagine we show up to someone's island and we like reassign their gender and give them a new name and just leave. we like jump out of a bush, inject them with estrogen or testosterone, change their name, and then just leave.
Jesus.
This person will be our fart buckle.
The name of our group is the Liberal Agenda. That's the name of our group.
Anyway, as you guys are like, anyway, he's like, yeah. I don't know if we have anything for you to do right now.
Well, if I had to say, you're in quite the tough spot if you're having a town meeting, saying assignments on who has to take care of.
Well, we just haven't. The animals have been,
It's
getting a bit out
springtime.
of control lately. We honestly are just kind of waiting for them to grow up enough for slaughter season. So we just are. We have a bit more animals than we're really able to take care of.
Your houses look fucked. What happened to them?
That's all in sign language. I don't think he understands. We
She
just
will
have to
translate.
There seems to be something wrong with the infrastructure of your houses. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, are you talking about the kind of worn down houses?
Well,
Yeah,
they're
they are.
lovely. They add a rustic charm, but hey, what's the deal with that?
We also saw the docks down there where we parked our boat. There were some that were in very good shape, and then others seemed to be more abandoned.
Yeah, I mean, we've always had a surplus of houses here, and with the
Like, always?
yeah, as far as we can remember.
They are signs. Tosa Shiva signs. They are cannibals.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the case.
I mean,
I
do you want to see if this man is lying?
Yeah, I
Sure,
think this is a
insight
great.
check.
This is the
Insight
perfect time
check,
for an
all of
insight
you.
check. We all look at him and go,
19.
22.
That's religion, not insight. Hold on. Where the fuck? Okay, this. Well,
Even Shiva, you think this man is telling the truth. As far as he knows, there's always been extra houses.
What do you mean there has always been extra houses? As in, like, as far as your ancestral memory reaches back, or like as far as you've been on this island? How long?
I don't know the exact reason behind it. Maybe people in the past built some extra houses in case, because based on the records, at one point this village was growing rapidly. So maybe they got tired of having to build houses all the time.
wait,
What do you mean?
people.
They got tired of building houses all the time, so they made more houses.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Other people? Have you not always lived here? Are you not the native population?
Well, we're descendants of the natives. Like I've grew up on this island.
Natives, you say? On a lone island, you say?
Don't know if this is the case. I genuinely don't think that they're cannibals.
I
am-
am talking more of like a Christopher Columbus style.
Oh,
We're about to be all imperial. About to rename this island after each of us.
Yeah. Anyway, time to gentrify their neighborhood.
Anyway,
So it is unclear why your ancestors made these extra houses. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That is have you not like questioned that? Have you never like stopped to think like, oh, I wonder why that is?
We've asked. I checked the records, and
No one has an answer.
Yeah, there's.
Do you have like a grandpa or something?
No, he
Do you have
died
like
when I was
a
young.
do you have a dad? Do you have like a dad or something?
No, I don't know them.
I've got
Who is-
2 gay moms.
Who is the oldest person on this island?
So
Ryan goes, me, of course. He's like 13.
Wait, that would be
around.
so bad. No, he's the oldest on the island, and we look around, and it's a bunch of like 15-year-olds on the island. What's your last name, Ryan?
Fucking
What's
Lord
your
of the Flies.
What's your last name, Ryan?
I feel like I read this in a book once. Lord of the Flies, Children of the Corn, maybe.
So you look around. He is like he's younger. He's probably in his like mid-20s. But you look around. There are some people that are like closer to their 40s.
Well, on the house topic, can I introduce you to some people called the Property Brothers? They have a cool TV show.
Listen,
What the hell is a TV show, Aurelia?
could we? Aurelia, do you need to take your dementia meds again? Do we I would like to know, is there like an elder on the island who maybe might recall, more details, and we could ask them questions? Not to be too to pry too much or be too invasive or anything, Mr. Ryan.
We have a couple older folk, but not really any elders, as a lot of people would say.
Because they eat them soylent green as people.
Well, Ryan, how about we talk about accommodations?
Yes.
It's like we're going to be here. Approval
Janice.
for the next time.
Come here. And a portly woman in her 30s kind of
Nash, next
wanders
question.
up.
Pass. Next person.
And
Try again. New NPC. Try again.
behind her, you see 2 kids. One looks to be about 15. A 15-year-old woman or girl, and then the other one is like 8. And like he's hanging on to his mom's skirt and is just kind of peering around. It is pretty afraid of Aurelia.
Fair.
Aurelia's gonna smile, but show a little bit too much teeth. It's just like the fangs and like sharpened teeth are exposed and everything.
Yeah, the boy
Intimidate
hides.
check a child.
No, not on purpose. Just not. Aurelia's not very good with social interaction.
Yeah. Ryan goes, "This is Janice. She runs the local inn. And mostly it's the pub a lot of the time. You have the lodging prepared, right, Janice?" She goes, "Yeah, I do. I got a little bit. I got a few rooms that they could stay in."
You see Shiva's eyes light up, and she's like, "What about one of the abandoned houses?
No, no.
We could play house flipper, and we could make it all pretty, and we could fix it up, and then sell it at a higher market value."
Shiva,
No.
I want to ask you a real quick question. What is the
Yes?
first thing you do to renovate a house?
Imagine if she just starts going off on a really long carpentry spiel, and she's well, first you must figure out what kind of wood it makes, and like a 30-minute long like how it's made documentary stuff. But no, she doesn't know. Actually, wait, I have proficiency in carpenter's tools.
You do.
I do have proficiency in carpenter's tools.
So you would actually have a decent idea.
So she would. Are these houses made of wood?
I thought
Yes.
carpentry was specifically furnishing.
It's
Not
wood. It's wood.
It's woodworking in any fashion.
okay.
Listen. I know a few things about carpet. I mean, I made a chair on the boat, and it was okay. And
It was okay. If
it
I
was
remember,
serviceable.
It was a stool with only one leg.
Regardless, I know a few things about carpentry, and you guys are talented craftsmen in your own right. I say we could maybe make one of the abandoned houses a little more livable, if Ryan would be so kind.
Unless you plan on staying here for, an extended period of time. Probably not.
Time that we lack, remember? We're kind of
No.
on a deadline
Oh yeah, I suppose that is true.
before,
Okay.
the, God, I wish I could remember his name.
Yeah, it wasn't into like Jeremy or something. I don't remember
I
either.
feel like it's
Maya.
Jeremy, but, no, not Jeremiah. Well,
Started
before
with
he,
a J.
destroys the world with his dark powers. That seems like a pretty pressing thing to
Great
sure it doesn't happen.
way to send all of these people who know nothing of like what we're doing into a state of shock.
We will do house flipping some other time, I suppose.
Yes.
Let's just go to the inn.
Yeah, you get led to the inn. It's a quaint little thing. And each night is going to be 1 silver, but it does not come with food. Food is separate.
We still have
wonder
to.
why.
I will pay up for 5 days.
I will also
for
pay
one
up.
room.
I will pay.
How big are these rooms?
They're your standard room affair.
How many beds to a room?
Well, unfortunately, we have a non-standard member of the party.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying we could all sleep in the same bed. Three people in a bed,
Do you remember the last time we tried to, stay in one bed with Aurelia?
I do not remember.
Is there a bottom floor room specifically? Is what I'm asking.
Yes, they are all bottom floor. Every house here is single story.
Okay.
Shiva, we fell through the ceiling.
Oh,
we-
right.
We got, kicked out of town for, destroying, the one and only pub. We fell on the mayor.
Right. Yes, no, you are correct. He's
He
coming
walked
to me
with a
now.
limp for like 3 months, apparently.
Yeah, and that's not even mentioning the bone marrow transplant. That's not even mentioning the bone marrow transplant.
I'm just surprised he survived me falling on him.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're enormously surprised.
Hey,
Okay,
I
yes,
don't mind
then we will have a
Yes,
bedroom
ground
for
floor.
each of us.
Yes, ground floor in particular. Possible.
Yeah, it's a single floor inn. You're
Okay.
fine. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay up. I'm gonna just give him a gold and say keep the change.
Damn, balling out.
All right.
Sounds
Sounds
like
good.
I'm surprised they charge money considering
Not
a lot of
bone marrow.
visitors. Anyway, I'm going to also give them a gold and say keep the change. So I have no silver.
I kind of want to spend my evening actually, looking around some of these abandoned buildings.
All right. Roll investigation.
Ooh, I don't think I'm good at this one. Ooh. Yep, that's a 1. Oh, well,
Oh.
a 16 isn't bad.
16. All right. You're kind of wandering and you find like one that's not horribly dilapidated but like still fairly run down. And you're kind of like peeking around and you notice the door is just kind of slightly ajar. And so you push it open. And at first you're like, okay, this just looks like a abandoned house. And then you notice a slight smell.
Is it sweet? Well, I guess that's not my question. Never mind, it's not me.
Yeah, what does this smell like?
It is the very like. It is the smell of rot. But you're not entirely sure if it's just from like rotting floorboards or something else.
A lot of rot
What?
smells different. Moldy, like cheese smells like cheese. You know, that's basically rot, but a good kind of rot.
It's very
I-
faint.
What would make me think that this is anything other than just a dilapidated building?
Like mold smell or some shit, like
Yeah,
mildew or something.
What's the? I get that it's rot, but like, what specifically makes me like think that's all?
With a
This is-
16, it's just something to the smell. You're not entirely sure what, but there's something to it.
It is also
Okay.
a dilapidated house. There could have been wild animals huddled in there that may have died at some point.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
is this a
Okay.
smell that I can like commit to memory? Like, if I were pressed, I could follow this scent.
Or recognize it smelled later.
Yeah.
Roll me survival.
Well, I mean, that's wisdom based. It's not terrible. Oh, yeah.
19.
See.
Okay, you kind of you run around in here for a second, and you're kind of sniffing, and yeah, just like with your bird nostrils, you're sniffing, and you get up to like kind of a side room, right? And this is where the smell seems to be the strongest. And it's still weird. There's something weird to it. And you push open the door, and inside there's nothing that you can really tell that's off. It's just a normal, like, small bedroom, like a kid's room, basically. And
All right.
but there's just this smell, and you do commit it to memory in there. Yeah, that smell, that smelly smell.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just like kind of like commit that to memory. Think nothing of it for right now, and I just kind of.
Yeah, you're just like, maybe something's in the floorboards rotting or something like that. Like you're.
I guess I'll make a note of this house in particular. Walk off.
You
and
guys,
look at
you
some
guys
of the
hear a
others.
beating heart from under the floorboards? Is that just me?
Yeah.
You open the door to find 18 naked cowboys at Ramray.
But yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with my eve.
Really,
What
what
about-
about you two?
Can I so there's a market. What are the shops at the market like?
It's like, it's very basic shit. It's like mostly it's three things. It's a produce, a meat market, and then a general goods store.
So you had mentioned that I had caught some just standard fish
Yeah.
alongside that massive tuna.
Fish,
Could I-
fish.jpg, yes.
Yeah, could I sell those fish.jpegs
Start
just for like a
mongering
little
the
bit
fish.
I want to be a little fishmonger for this handful of fish I got, just for a little copper
Yeah.
or maybe a silver
Um,
maximum, like.
I don't know. You got a pretty big tuna too.
I don't want to sell the tuna. I don't want to sell the tuna. That's our rations,
Okay, you rolled a 17.
the-
I'd say you get like 3 silver out of
Okay.
all these extra fish.
Hey, like 3 nights at the inn.
Nice.
I will take 3 silver.
Good night at the
You should see if
hotel.
you. You should see if you can't buy like oil.
Oil?
Yeah.
Like lamp oil? Like
Why?
cooking oil? Like what kind of oil?
But so if we ever want to land 2 sets up,
Lamp?
Yeah. How much would a flask of oil cost at the general goods store?
Oh god, hold on. Let me pull that up because I know that's like an actual thing.
Also, describe the shopkeep to me.
Okay.
Describe your balls.
Describe your balls.
Large.
Length,
Black.
girth, color, hex
Pendulous.
code.
Flask of oil is 1 silver piece.
I will spend one of the silver pieces that I have earned on that.
Okay. The shopkeep for the... Okay, you're talking about the fish place in the general store. Which one you...
General store.
General store. It is a old... Is probably like a dude in his like 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Just he's kind of grizzled, got a beard to him, a handful of scars around his like hands and arms.
When I ask him, hey, as you can probably tell, I'm new to this area. I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about the older houses, the older and abandoned houses around here.
I mean, we've had a couple people that have like moved in, made houses, and then left. Didn't want to be on the island anymore. Some of that's from them. So, and then as far as the others, they've been like a lot of the old ones. They've been there as long as I know them. When I was a kid, they were still there.
Have you seen anything particularly odd around them?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. One last thing. Is there any other oddities on this island that you are aware of? If you happen to find yourself outside of the town very often, is there any strange areas or strange happenings or events or creatures on this island?
Not like strange. I mean, there's a cave we don't go into. But that's just because that's just because it's a bit of a labyrinth. If you're not careful, you will get lost.
And that is the only reason it is just a labyrinthian cave?
There's nothing in it. As far as we can tell, there's no iron, coal, nothing like that, nothing worth mining. So, not worth going in.
That is interesting. A cave. Where is this cave? Just out of curiosity's sake. No, I do not plan on going into it. I would just like to be able to, maybe...
I'd like to know where it is so I can avoid it at all times.
I'm sure.
So I can avoid it.
It's to the northwest.
Okay, alright. Well,
If you want
I
to go in
appreciate
there,
it.
it's fine. Where it's not forbidden or anything like that. It's just one of those where it's like, as far as we can tell, there's nothing in it.
It's just more trouble than it is worth.
Exactly. Like, why bother going in there?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. I understand. I hope the rest of your night goes amazingly. And I give him a polite smile and a bow, and I'm gonna leave with my flask of oil.
All right. Really? You doing anything?
Yeah. Aurelia's gonna wander around. Would I see like an area where? See, I didn't realize there was a market. I didn't realize this was like a town. I thought this is more like a village type deal.
Well, it's one of those where it's like they have like shops, like actual building shops,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like around the center area, but it is a bit more reminiscent of a village in the fact that like this probably was once a big bustling town,
Mm-hmm.
but it has like kind of decreased and shrank and
Okay.
Now
I'd like to wander around and look for see if there's like a smithy type deal in the area in this village.
So you do see a kind of blacksmith kind of thing, but you can tell just by looking, it is very much just kind of it's a dude that's just meant to repair shit.
Like tools and shit.
Yes, he is very much a more repairman blacksmith than he is a maker.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for.
Okay.
Aurelia's gonna go in.
There's no going in. It's just kind of a forge sitting outside.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense actually. Aurelia's gonna walk up to it.
All right.
Is there anyone working there at the
Yeah,
guys
there's a
there?
guy kind of like he's got a knife on a whetstone right now.
Okay.
So he's kind of
Um.
working on that right now.
Man. Aurora's gonna go up and like tap him on the shoulder.
Sorry, blowing my nose. So he's like kind of in his work. He's bit of a surprisingly scrawny dude.
Smash. Next question.
Blonde hair. Kind of just absorbed in his work, and it takes like a second of you like kind of tapping your hand against your armored thigh before he's kind of like, oh, yeah, sorry. What can I do for you?
Oh fuck.
You're starting to realize your folly, haven't you?
Yeah. Aurora's gonna like a throat clear type deal. And like a rasp. I don't know. How would you do a rasp in speaking? I'm not a voice actor.
Rasp. Ugh.
Like a rasp, like a pained rasp, gravelly voice. Go.
Real quick, whenever you start to talk to this man, do you like start to sign, or do you just immediately start talking?
Yeah, his daughter's deaf, and that's how he learned.
Yeah. She would like go like do like go to like into the motion of like starting a sign and then go oh yeah, okay, and then prepare to start talking.
He kind of raises his hand and he signs, hello, how can I help you?
Oh, praise be! And he knows the same type of sign language. Thank gods.
Like I said,
Those exact.
For
It's a common.
Yeah, there is its own sign language. So you were using common sign.
Yeah. He's gonna like look surprised and go, is there anything I can help with around like the around here, like with like helping repair tools for the town or whatever?
He signs, not really. There's not a lot of work to do with as little people as there are. That I probably work on maybe 2 to 3 things a day, and it's mostly sharpening or getting a dent out of a shovel maybe after it hit a rock.
Fair enough. All right, and then also she's also gonna ask like, do you mind if I do some like work on some of my own stuff while I'm here?
You can rent the forge from me for a little bit, sure.
How much?
5 silver for the day.
5 silver? How was it? 100 silver to a gold?
I think we're doing
10? Are we doing 10?
I think we're doing 10. I'd have to find the notes on that.
Okay. I'm gonna give him 1 gold, and like I keep the change.
I'll find the notes on that like later this week, and I'll let you know.
Yeah, because if it's 100, I want my fucking change. I need silver to spend.
I'm pretty sure we were doing the 10, like the 10.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. One gold. Keep the change. And she's gonna pull out her smith's tools from her pouch, and start like using them on herself.
Yeah.
The
guy pretty much, once you give him the money, he kind of finishes what he's working on, which doesn't take very long, and then leaves. So you're kind of free to do what you want.
Cool. Yeah, she's gonna start working on herself, her own body, basically.
Yep.
Damn, heat metal would fuck up Aurelia so bad.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, and that's what she's gonna do for most of the day. It's just general maintenance and repair on just
You're
herself.
buffing out a lot of scratches.
Yeah, and like re-etching some of like the ceremonial runes that like don't do anything, but are just like, you know, like just like runes that have meaning in some fashion, like the like religious runes and stuff like that from being a paladin and everything.
Yep. But yeah, so you
And just
guys
re-etching stuff.
you guys spend your night doing this kind of stuff. Go to the inn as the night wears on. A good chunk of the town seems to be in here as like night falls. You know, drinking, making merry, all that kind of stuff.
Mm. Alright.
Would you guys like to do anything?
Party with the locals.
I will, yeah, maybe mingle with the locals. I want to buy drinks for Akazuki and Aurelia.
I'd like
Even
to
if-
start playing music for the locals.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll my performance, Aki.
Performance.
19.
Wow.
All right.
Off
So
the
yeah,
board.
you play like
A
one of your-
jaunty tune.
You play one of your more favorite like upbeat traditional songs, and
Hmm.
you have pretty much this entire place enraptured because they've never heard this kind of music before.
What is this? It's called rock and roll.
This is called Wonderwall.
This one.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, Aki performs. You Shiva, you get drinks.
Yep.
As Janice, the like innkeeper, drops stuff off for you. She's like, yeah. Oh, you all might end up being here for a bit, unfortunately, because we need to have proper reasoning to give you a recommendation letter to let you all, move on to the next island. But I think you all will do well here. Though you looking over at Aurelia seemed to scare my boy a bit.
On accident. It's like a praying hands like sorry.
Yeah.
Which, I am not opposed to. I mean, it means that the house flipper idea is definitely still on the table.
You can see from across the room, Akazuki shoots Shiva a glance. It's like a third sense. It's like a sixth sense. It's clear that she knows that you said something about house flipping.
you look over, she's wearing like a polo and a construction hat, like she's like dressed like one of the house flipper TV show hosts. Yeah, the Property Brothers.
Yes, the Property
got, like-
Brothers.
She's got like a little hammer in her hand and she's just smiling like a dumbass.
After getting this drink, can Aurelia set up pull out a sign type deal, and it's it's like 2 copper arm wrestle competitions.
Yeah, you can try.
I like to because nobody in this village is beyond the age of 40. That's the oldest range we get.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like the average age here is average spread of age is probably 26, 27, pushing 30.
Yeah,
Like-
about.
Frat age,
So yeah. Roll me strength.
Yeah.
A general strength
thing.
check.
I love the idea that just you flex and everybody in the tavern's like, ain't no way I'm gonna do that.
9.
9.
So you set this up and you get a couple suckers, right?
Yeah.
You get yourself 6 to 8. You get yourself 8 copper, right? For just a couple suckers. And then this one dude walks up Like, this man looks like he could bench press you.
That's impressive.
And
That is impressive.
he sits down, and the chair creaks as much as when you sit in a chair.
Oh.
And
That was
just
solid.
arm out, and he's like, and he actually puts down a gold.
He puts out the gold. Whoa.
And you guys arm wrestle, and it's I can't remember what show this is from, but it's just the scene of two people arm wrestling, and the chair breaks. You can feel the shaking in the entire area. Everybody is watching as you two are just like locked in a complete standstill, and ever so slowly he inches your arm down until finally he beats you.
That's respect. I give him the gold. What can I say? I gotta give him the one gold.
Can I walk up and say, all right, my turn?
Sure.
And
He puts down another gold.
I put down a gold too.
All right. Roll strength.
I would like to rage.
All right. You rage.
I would like to rage.
Roll strength.
And this is
with
just
advantage.
straight strength, right? Not
advantage.
athletics.
Please eat
Gotcha.
total dog shit.
19.
19.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Oh no.
It'd be
I
so
forgot you
funny
were in it.
though.
It would be so
Okay.
funny if I just got a natural one, yeah.
Because then what would
Shiva.
happen is Akazuki would have to come up and go,
Shiva,
step aside.
much like with Aurelia, it is a standstill. But instead with Aurelia, this is a standstill that lasts minutes. You both are just straining with every ounce, and neither of you can move each other a millimeter. It is dead even.
But then
I need you to roll me another strength check.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Oh
Nine.
no.
9.
God damn it. Still.
Do I have a-
It lasts into 10 minutes. Your rage ends, but you are
Veins are
still
popping.
going. Veins are popping. You are both deep red with exertion.
Akazuki looks on with concern like you might have a brain aneurysm.
This is how I go.
Veins
This is
are
how I go.
popping. Every fiber in your arm is screaming in agony, and you both refuse to quit. Roll another strength check.
Okay, can I reinvigorate my rage? Can I just spend another rage?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no on this one. You are too
Okay,
locked
fair.
in.
Fair. No, that is fair.
Too
I-
locked in.
Ah.
No!
And I don't have an inspiration, so fix it
You,
is.
After
Guidance,
a
no, I'm kidding.
grueling 30 minutes, you ever so slowly begin to inch his arm down. And
Who is this man?
finally, you beat him.
Who is this man? I must know.
This had better be the god Ares, the god of war in disguise. This had better be like Kratos, you know? Like, he better, like, pull off the hood that he's been wearing this entire time, and he's, like, bald and has a goatee and, like, a red stripe across his eye. This
So-
had better be, like...
He pulls off the hood that he has been wearing. And this man looks like Jesus.
Oh my god, Jesus!
He begins to radiate a golden light.
What?
Oh my god, Jesus Christ? That's crazy. Holy shit.
Call the Catholic Church.
He reaches out
I
a
have a
hand
new
to shake
god.
you, Shiva.
I just blink a few times. Like, she was actually just like speechless. Like, she's just like looking at him like,
Turns out he's a sorcerer and he's just fucking with you.
who are you?
I've been known by many names. But
You can
I
call me
think-
JC.
Maurice.
What's like one of them?
I think at some point I shall be called emperor.
Huh? Wait,
Oh.
wait. Okay. Huh.
Yeah,
I'm just-
about adding a fourth to the group.
Anyone thinking about we might have to kill this guy later? After you like beat, oh my gosh, after you beat this dude, Aurelian runs up, gives you like a quick peck on the lips, is like cheering, like yeah, like silently cheering, like yes, like gets another drink for both, for like pays for like another drink for the two of us, and Mr. JC over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Akizuki just kind of like rests on, like puts an arm on his shoulder and goes, "Yeah, I'll get you a drink."
Shiva is like looking like she wants to celebrate, but like is at the same time kind of like enraptured by this guy. Like there's like off-put and interested at the same time, where it's like half of her is celebrating, where she's like cheering and going like yeah, and then like, but every now and then she shoots a look over in the corner at this, or over at this JC guy, and is like, you know, there's something wrong here.
Something's off. Joking manner. Aurelian goes, all right, my turn again. Giant might know.
Yeah. No.
You explode the hut from the inside. Squish everybody against the window.
Wait, no, that's so funny. Can't believe we met JC. Holy shit.
Holy shit, we met Jesus Christ.
I think I'm going to turn in. It's getting a bit late.
I think I will also turn in. And she gives like one last like stare over at the JC guy, and is gonna retire.
All right, you all retire to
Aurelian's
bed.
also gonna go to bed. Oh, okay. What's the load capacity on this bed, on these beds?
Not for you.
Yeah, not you.
Okay, perfect. So I thought.
So the bed is your pillow.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys sleep. You guys, you know, sleep through the night, and the next morning, you guys come out and see the two kids working, you know, cleaning up, prepping some breakfast. The young boy and the you know, the teenage girl.
Your mother have a bit too much to drink last night?
Who's their mother?
Janice, I thought.
You don't.
Great question.
That's
I don't
not-
remember.
Nope. You don't know Janice.
Huh?
These two
Oh,
are the
shit.
ones that you know about.
Yeah, these two were the ones that, you know, gave us a room and took our money. It's all them.
Yeah.
He served us alcohol. Why are these children serving us alcohol?
Well, you know, after their parents maybe died. I don't know their story.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's a lot of dice I hear.
that was me. Yeah.
All right. I think we're good to call it there.
Yep.
All right.
GG.
All
Are
right.
we do we do inspiration? Do we do inspiration? I forgot if we did that.
I
I
can
know
go
we
with some
did it in my
inspiration.
campaign.
Yeah.
Can we do? Okay, so there's this method that I've seen a few people do, and I picked up doing, where what we do is it starts with a DM. The DM gives an inspiration to somebody for something they did, something specific they did. So let's say, you know, Chunky, you were like, Aaron, I really liked it when you did X. And then Aaron would pick another player that, you know, and give them an inspiration for something they did. And then that player would give the remaining player an inspiration for something they did in the session that they liked.
Okay.
And it's
Can
a
it
way.
be the same person?
No. It has to be the last remaining person or somebody who hasn't been picked yet. And it's just a way of making sure everybody has at least one inspiration at the beginning of next session, but you only do it after everyone's spent their inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we want to use that?
We can try that.
Bet.
Okay.
Thinking about it, I think I just have to give it to
JC, the best player.
to fucking Noah for just pasting everything that came near it.
Hey, what can I say?
Yeah,
Except you're
Yeah, that was enjoyable.
That is quite enjoyable.
Giant gameplay.
I gotta give mine to Shiva for the JC interaction. That shit was heat.
That was some Goku Frieza shit right there. That was some real good rivalry.
That shit was heat.
I'm gonna give mine to Akazuki for being the best bottom in the group, aka support player. Also playing music and being the the thing I love about Akazuki is that she is very much like the straight man trope in our group, where it's like we have like, you know, Shiva, the giant warrior princess minotaur character, and Aurelia, who's like this like fucked up knight robot vampire chick, who speaks in sign language. And then we just have Birdwoman. And it works. It makes her far more interesting by contrast, in my opinion. So that's why I'm giving Akazuki inspiration.
Yeah, just so you know, I would have given Shiva inspiration for, you know, bringing up a debate of what is human, and then not pulling any punches, choosing to
Shiva accidentally jumping into the deep end of philosophy and like ethics, like.
But you know, maybe stray from anything that like resembles eugenics.
What is a person? What is listen? All right, look at their faces. Look at their skull shapes. All right, like come on. Let's look. Shiva's suddenly like, maybe we should measure their skull shapes. Maybe that will help us.
They have these 3 dimples on the back of the skull.
God, yeah, that was fun.
All right.
Wonderful. I'm gonna go to bed. I have to get up early and have an hour-long fucking commute. I love you guys very much. Great session. Looking forward to the next one.
All right.
See you next week.
Have a good night, everybody.
See you in 5 months.